Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the Impel Down Podcast. It's been a minute since I've been here for business reasons. That's why I haven't been on the podcast. Business. I'm big into business lately.
Yeah, he's moving to a new podcast. He's leaving us.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's going to the Naruto podcast.
Oh boy, I'm going down well over there. No, it's gonna be a little loose one because we're on a break. So I'll introduce everyone. We got our secret member, Soul Keyr back. Say hello.
Yeah. Here I am. Hello, everyone.
Yes, the boy. And we got the regular bastards, Dolphin dude.
Yo, it is I.
And we got Yuen. I mean, yeah, no, that's your name. Yeah, Yuen.
Yes, it's my name.
It blew
Now
at
I
the
shall
cover.
give my address and phone number.
We're so
That's
used to
the
being
dude.
like, yo, it's you and the berry.
Yeah.
Yuen the Berry. And we hypothetically we have Rchrdsn.
Yeah, he's
Hypothetically
just
speaking.
there. He's just there as a PNG. That's-
In theory, he is here
Hmm.
in spirit, but yeah, not so. But we're going to be talking about the shittest possible devil fruits that we've seen in the series, and maybe ones that not so much. You know, they might not have been shit, but maybe they were just used by complete idiots that have no
yeah.
idea.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those.
There's a heap of those that could have been good, but they were used by idiots. I'm gonna bring up one that's probably gonna piss you guys off, but
So,
yeah,
are we literally just shitting on them?
yeah,
Or
that's what it's gonna
are
be.
we gonna be like, yo, here's how to make the fruit good?
Well, yeah, we could, yeah, we can do that. You know, it's I just figure, you know, whichever way we wanna.
Just 40 minutes of slander.
Yeah, yeah, we can do a bit of both.
Alright.
Yeah, but you're the walking encyclopedia, Dolphin dude.
Oh.
So what did you start?
The first one that came to mind when you told the topic 2 seconds ago is the stitch fruit used by Leo the
Leo.
Tontaro.
Mm.
It is literally just a 100% worse version of
Oh.
Doflamingo's string.
Yeah.
They both do threads, but it's very specific small actions.
Mm.
It's so dumb. Like, it's just like, okay, so I have a brick and I have a rock, and I used a stitch to make threads between them. So now they're together as one item, kind of, not really.
No, they're just kind of stuck together.
And like the best use we've seen is just like when they tied down Robin, when they kidnapped her ass. But like,
That's a great
she
use.
could have used a fruit at any time. She was just like, damn. But like, these little people are scaring me a little bit.
They really exist. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You
nah,
did
just shit devil fruit in general. Fuck.
Was it anime only that he held? That he fucked up. What was it, Jola and?
No, I think it was in the manga too.
I wasn't in the
Fuck,
manga.
I do not remember that.
Yeah.
They were.
I
They
swear
were about
Giola
to
got
heal.
wrecked by Brooke, and that was it.
So they were about to get to heal their commanders. Like he steps in and he basically stitched them all together.
Yeah,
Wow.
tied him up. That's
So like the only bonus point for the fruit is like restriction, right? But
Yeah.
like that's all what's better for restriction and binding people. The fucking cage fruit used by Hina.
True.
Yeah, it's
Way
just
better.
it's a worse version of two other fruits. Because
Yep.
like when you get to the point in One Piece when people are doing like what we've done in Wano, what we've been seeing there. What is stitching
Yeah.
someone together? Were you going to stitch Kaido together? What are you stitching
Yeah,
Kaido
like-
to?
think about it, like Leo is technically one of the captains in the Grand Fleet for the Straw Hat Pirates.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
going to be rocking up to the final war with stitching powers.
Mm. Oh, he could diff Buggy by stitching his body.
Yo, see, look, every time he tries to chop, nope.
Can't do it, dude.
Leo beats a fucking emperor.
Yeah, Leo becomes a Yonko just because he fucking clowns on Buggy. Yeah, I suppose that's one thing that brings up with this whole topic is that like all, it's kind of like the whole like the wax is not an incredibly great fruit.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's used efficiently.
It's really good early story when everyone was, average strength. There was no haki.
Yeah.
It's apparently as hard as steel.
Zoro fans are on Suicide Watch like right now. He beat Zoro, man.
Yeah, like Zoro, to get out of it, he was going to cut off his legs. He was halfway through.
Yeah.
What was the game plan then, Zoro? You're going to chop your feet off and then,
But a dumbass.
feet, then profit.
He's going to pull a Shiki, bro. He has 2 spare swords to shove in the nubs.
But yeah, like, so the main reason I bring up his fruit, not because it's bad, because it's not really bad. If you had haki, it'd be busted. But it's like a counter to Magellan's. Apparently.
Yes.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It just works. It just
Yeah.
works. It's okay.
I mean, it's a layer that separates the poison from your body, so
Yeah.
Yeah, true that.
I wouldn't say it's like a hard counter like Luffy to NL.
Yeah.
But like, I wonder if there's any other fruits that are really shit, but
they
would counter something really strong.
Alright, so if you look at the Stitch, what is it really countering? All right, we mentioned the Chop
Buggy.
Chop.
Yeah, Buggy, it counters.
Buggy.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's it, anyhow.
That's it.
That's about it.
But yeah, with Mr. Three's Wax, I'd say that's a mid fruit. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's
not that
almost
crazy.
like a Logia. You can do a lot of shit with it. It's a Paramecia, but you can do a lot of shit.
He just
a
chose to
feature
make a
devil
giant
fruit.
wedding cake for some reason, like when you could just cover them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was watching some because I didn't remember this. I was watching something the other day about the wax and how it was like he could like because you tried to break the wax, it could make like wax particles like float around in the air, and then
I get what you mean.
you breathe them in, and then they hurt you. It's like okay.
But that's like
Maybe
over time.
awakening.
Like one particle ain't doing shit. Yeah, awakening go. That's going to be on some Katakuri shit.
Yeah,
Don't mess with
bro. Imagine
first
what do
command
you
of the
awaken
Buggy
with the
Pirates.
stitch fruit? What do you awaken with the stitch fruit?
Yeah, we're talking about them. This is the man who is above Crocodile and Mihawk, Mr. 3.
Yonko Commanders, baby.
Yeah, Mihawk and Crocodile, they're just executives, you know?
Yeah, underlings, man.
They
They are jacked here.
got the same rank as Monster the monkey from Shanks' crew.
Oh yeah, the dude who diffed the kid. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Rchrdsn, do you have a shit fruit? Oh no, you didn't turn up.
He has
You're
one in
bad.
real life.
He hates us and the fans. Fuck this guy for real.
Yeah, cancel him.
He chose pussy over talking about One Piece.
Ah.
I can't believe it. Can someone dox him?
Bro, what is this man's dress? We need to tell the people.
I do have the clip of his phone number, which he talks to himself.
That was a funny moment. Just leaks his fucking phone number as a bit. Starts screaming, "Cut that! Cut that! Yuen!"
That was my phone number is my phone number.
It's crazy. He's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's just
Apparently.
panting. Were you okay?
We roasted him so hard.
Well, Yuen, it's
Yeah.
let's go to you.
I got a few.
Mhm.
First, I'm not sure if people will be will think it's that shit, but I feel like it is, and it's Rosinante's Nagi Nagi no Mi.
Yeah.
yes.
I mean,
Calm.
making shit silent is good for assassination, but nothing else.
Yes, I should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work.
It's
Espionage.
stealth work, but in a fight, it's not helping you.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And once you have like observation or something like
Yeah.
that, that's pretty much.
All right. So this is how the ideal situation for the fruit would work to win a fight, right? So first, you got to be the user, easy, because Rosinante is dead. Root my man. And then you got to fight Fujitora, who's blind. Then you also need Shanks just on your side, but he's just watching, and he shuts off Fujitora's observation haki. So he's just a blind man that can't hear anything.
Oh my god!
And that's how the user
why the
wins.
troubles.
He beat an admiral.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Remember, nothing against Rosinante. He's
Yeah.
awesome. He's a great. But goddamn, that
He's a
fruit.
great guy, but that fruit ain't helping him.
No.
Fruit is bad when it's just a side effect of like Law's fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so like it must be so hard in the One Piece world when if you have no idea what a fruit is,
Yeah.
you don't know
Most
what.
Wano people. Oh, the jutsu.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. They just like act like Naruto. I sure it work.
Yeah. They just think that they're magic. Like
Yeah.
Raizo just thinks that he just like brained heaps and got where he is.
Yeah. I mean, it's more logical than a fruit call it scroll. No me. Like, what the hell was that?
Yeah. That's another episode we're gonna have to do. Is like if fruits are like a natural thing from nature, then why the fuck is there a door fruit? Like
Yeah.
doors ain't
Yeah.
nature. Mochi is not nature.
Um,
Did they just
like a
turn-
wheel
like-
fruit? I know it doesn't
Yeah.
really turn you into a wheel, it just makes it so your arms act like wheels. The
Hmm.
wheels
I
are
think the
still a
first-
man-made thing.
Like, craziest one is Baby 5 by far. Like, she
Oh,
gets
yeah, right. I didn't even think that.
new weapons,
Actual weapons.
modern weapons. Yeah, modern weapon.
Yes. And not even that, but like weapons that don't even seem like they exist in the One Piece world yet.
Yeah.
He turns into a missile. It's like there's not even flying
Yeah.
machines in One Piece.
Bro, imagine the awakening, like a nuclear bomb or something.
Yeah, what is the awakening of that fruit?
Yeah, fire. It would have been like episodes ago, but I think it was when we were talking about like Willa D and Joy Boy, maybe the kind of it. When we said the theory that devil fruits they were first created by the D clan when they died. So like if a D clan member was like a weapons expert, and then when they died, that made the arms fruit. Maybe.
Yeah, but that gets weird though, because then like again, I say the door, like some dude.
Yeah, like
really fucking love.
I just really like doors, man. I got 32 doors
G
in my
member.
room.
I fucking love doors, bro.
He has a shop. It's all about doors. I don't fuck with no cabinets. It's doors only in my business.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Yuen, you had one. That was the.
Yeah, we'll just do one at a time. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Keep
said
going
the
around.
door, right?
No, you didn't say that one, I think.
No,
No.
we're just saying how weird it is that the door fruit exists because it's like not
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not natural, and it's also shit. Because what do you actually
Right.
do with the door, other than sneak?
What do you mean?
Nah, that's pretty good. Fucking, you turn
Nah,
someone
you're
into
capping.
multiple doors so they flap open.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Plus, if
He-
you like,
Yeah, but
he
you gotta
even-
dodge
he
them.
even got
I
his
guess it's
own
not as
dimension.
bad as Diamantes, but still, it's worse than the wax. I'm taking the wax any day.
But you also get your own little pocket dimension that's empty.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
but if you're weak as fuck, you do nothing with this fruit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you could also
Oh,
dismantle
yeah,
people.
it's
Like
up to the
Luffy
user.
was immobilized for a brief moment before he fixed himself.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got another one then.
I would put the door as a mid fruit like the wax. You know, it's not that great, but it has
Yeah,
utility.
Fair.
No,
But
no,
there's
no.
one that does nothing. I mean,
Oh.
it does something, but it's kind of, And sad to say this, because it's one of my favorite Straw Hats has it. It's Brooks Yomi Yomi No Mi.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't bad, man. It ain't bad.
You get
You're
revived once.
capping.
That's it. That's it.
You get a second life.
Yeah, you get a second. You can
Oh.
get
Yes,
killed
I'm
in the
literally
next 5
so
minutes.
care.
You can get revived and then get killed. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like-
But then you also got Brook that he trained to harness soul power, which was the thing apparently,
Yeah, that's like.
which he uses to freeze people. So that's pretty good. But
Yeah.
it's obviously part of the Yomi, but it's like weird because like it's kind of mixed with his musician abilities, which also seem like a devil fruit thing. Unrelated,
Yes.
like he can just make people fall
Yeah.
asleep. Okay,
I think that's not devil fruit related.
yeah, I know it's not, but it feels like it, right?
Yeah.
Like a whole-
It's like some
like a
JRPG trope, man. Oda just wanted to make that.
Yeah, like
It's
it's like
status
Django's
element.
hypnotism.
Yeah.
It's a thing that actually works, but like that's not a devil fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Another thing,
Miss
the
Gold.
Yomi Yomi is Brook can separate his like soul and like sneak around basically, but
Yeah,
that's
which is
really-
more espionage shit that you can't do for combat, and your body is unprotected.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's another. I put it slightly below mid because you do have to train to unlock the soul powers. Because if you're just a regular dude, you got nothing. You got extra life.
Yeah.
Big whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus,
You get one up.
the only reason that Brook is immortal is because his soul came back to his body after it
Yeah.
had like worn away, like it was
Yeah.
a skeleton. And
Bones.
so now
Yeah.
he basically can't die. But if it came back to him like straight away, would the poison just
Yeah.
still be in his body and he just
He
like
just dies again immediately.
Again,
And then, like, if he came back like 40 years earlier, would he be like half decomposed, looking like a zombie?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very odd.
I love Brook, but you have a good
I
point.
love him. I
It is-
adore him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's top
He's
three,
goated.
Straw Hat.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Top 5 characters, easy. So yeah, do you have one, Keyr?
Yeah. The first
Okay.
one that like pops in my mind is Lasso. Like, I don't know if you do remember him.
That's
The
my
dog
second
dog?
pick.
Yeah. Like,
Muddled Dash Hound. That is a bad
Yeah.
fruit. I feel
yeah,
sorry for the
man.
animal.
Sausage dog.
No, don't feel sorry. They are ugly as hell too.
Oh, and they're unhealthy as fuck as well.
They got so
Yeah,
many
yeah.
spine and rib problems. It's fuck.
Yeah. I mean,
Arthritis
just
in their
the
little
fact that
tiny
you
paws.
just become a dog. Just a dog. It's stupid.
Yeah,
What's you gonna
not
do?
even like a
Yeah.
regular dog, like a dog with
Yeah,
health
yeah.
problems. Like imagine
Yeah,
someone had the
yeah.
pug fruit. They just got bad dental, bro.
Yeah. I mean, actually, it nerfed. Like, it was a gun before. Like, gun do stuff. Like, I actually kill. But when you take a devil fruit that weakens you, I can honestly think of any more shittier fruit than that. Like a fruit that make you
Yeah,
weaker.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the only benefit from giving it to a weapon is because then the weapon can act by itself without you holding it.
Yeah, but see, I feel like
He
that's
looked
a downer.
retarded, man. He looked retarded.
When your weapon is like, oh, like I would shoot you, but my fucking gun's having a piss. It's like,
Your
And
gun's
he
lying down on
and
the
he
floor
only
yelping from the back
throw
pain.
like he only throw baseballs into world. What the hell was that?
It's a very
He had
weird gun, isn't it? It's a cannon that fires
yeah.
explosive baseballs just because Mr. Four has a big bat.
he shoots the baseball
Yeah.
and then he's a cannon, but he shoots the baseball and then Mr. Four hits the ball. It's like, well, why have a fucking cannon, bro? I feel like you're just
Stupid, I
flexing.
swear.
So like that's
Yeah.
the user. If you gave it to a regular dude, all they're really getting is they would get a bit taller.
Yeah.
They just have a long spine.
That's the weird thing with like Oda and Zoans. It's a really weird mix because so like a silly example is like, why does Marco's Phoenix have fucking glasses? Is one thing that I
It's design, just design purpose.
yeah, it's just design, but and then like you got
Yeah.
Kaku can like retract his limbs. That's not giraffes.
Yeah,
Giraffes don't do
giraffes can't turn into a fucking fridge.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. What
How
do you
would you know? Did giraffes try that? How
oh
can you
yeah,
know?
true. Wait. Oh, this was foreshadowing. Holy shit! This is how giraffes hunt in the wild.
Yeah.
And then
I
yeah,
mean,
exactly.
Oda got a giraffe in his house. Maybe he went to like Africa, don't know where, but because that men think that whole continent is a country, and he actually tried it. Who knows? Maybe he knows shit. No one knows.
It's like those memes about skinwalkers, like when you see a deer and it goes on its back legs and says your full name and address and walks off.
Yeah.
Oda just saw a
That's
giraffe
another topic,
box
my man.
off. He just boxes up, walks off, and Oda's like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah, but Lasso do suck ass, like real. Another good type of ass.
I mean, he's the dog, so he do be sniffing.
Yeah.
Sniff.
I mean,
Alright,
I
got
love
mine.
crocodile, but where the hell did he find those? Like
Yeah, it's like
Mr. One,
And it was
okay,
made
Mr.
by-
Two is even good.
You know that's a fucking prototype because Vegapunk made that. That must have been one of the first like test subjects.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, fucking send it wherever. I don't care.
They are rejects, like man. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got fucking Baroque works. It's literally just like Dazbones. Dazbones' fruit is alright, I suppose. You can make yourself sharp. It kind of gets shit on when
Yeah.
Your
Lucci
natural
can,
durability.
yeah, and Lucci
because
can
of,
just like kick now.
Yeah. I mean,
I think the diamond fruit is superior. That's why it make it bad. Like it's get more durability, I guess.
That's actually a nice little segue to what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You guys are
you're
gonna.
gonna
hate
say
it.
the diamond?
I was gonna say the diamond fruit. I think. The
Oh,
diamond-
what a coincidence! It wasn't scripted at all.
So, we didn't get much of Jozu being, Jozu.
Yeah.
But from what it seemed like you can't really move around very well when you're diamond.
Yeah.
Because I'd
So-
say like what? It's like armor, like
You're a
heavy
Russian
knight armor.
ball.
Yeah,
Except
Yeah,
he
you're
didn't.
a Russian ball, basically.
He put diamonds around his joints so the dumbass couldn't move his arms and legs properly.
yeah. So you basically just for something that is achievable with Haki at this point. you basically
Yeah,
become
true.
fucking a thwomp from Mario.
and
You know?
that's like
you just-
pretty much it.
yeah.
Unless like maybe a bonus thing could be like if you the user could take off a chunk and sell it because it's a diamond. Like
Josie doing it hard
Um,
after the fucking payback war, and he just pawns his fucking foot.
I mean,
Just,
I guess it's not that crazy of a fruit, but it does give you high defenses. And if we say the diamond fruit, doesn't the turtle or the kame,
oh
which
yeah.
is basically the same
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
it's one of the worst
Peckham's turtle
zones.
fruit. Yeah, so which is
You just
better,
get
the
hard
diamond or Peckham's turtle fruit?
Definitely.
Oof. It depends on the user. If it's
Yeah.
a strong person, I'm gonna say turtle
honestly,
because it's a zone. Zones you get a natural buff from going hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just never seen Peckham's hybrid, dumbass.
Peckham's is. I miss him. I liked Peckham's. I wanted more from
Yeah.
Peckham.
he's clearly one of the characters in One Piece.
Another shitty
I mean,
fruit.
I would have
shitty
just wanted to
zone.
make a reference about that mythological lion turtle.
Oh yeah, the
He
little
didn't go far for planning his
No.
character. Yeah.
Have them have a fake out death 3 times. It'll be funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you had another one you wanted to talk about, Yuen?
It's kind of. I mean, it's not that bad, but still, considering One Piece standards, it's Miss Merry Christmas Momo fruit.
Nah, that's a good zone.
I would.
I'd say that's a good
I
zone.
honestly
She's just
would
a shit
put,
old lady.
It's a good zone.
I honestly would put Mr. 5 because he's dumb at using his devil fruit.
No,
Like,
but that's
man,
not a
he
weak
got the
devil fruit.
explosion.
That's not a weak devil
Fruit.
fruit.
Yeah, no, the mole isn't weak either. She's just an old lady.
Yeah, but aren't moles like blind?
True. They are blind.
They got
like,
really
you
good
can
smell,
have-
though.
Like you can be a cheetah, you can be a wolf, you can be a dragon, you can be
Yeah.
a giraffe,
Yeah, I mean-
you can be a
But-
rhino, you can be an ancient.
You also
zone, you
get-
can be a mythical. Why
like-
would you want to be a mole?
Okay, so look at it this way, right? Miss Merry Christmas in the mole form doesn't move how like a mole should. It's got some anime bullshit where she just hops in the ground and like almost instantaneously makes a tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
straight up. It's one of those instances.
It's just
where
anime
it's just
logic, man.
actual magic
Yeah,
that is,
and
you
like
know, like
that's a help.
I'm not sure if I still don't know if it's fucking. Is it augmentation or is it just straight up Oda bullshit? Because Sasaki could become a fucking helicopter,
Yeah, this is Oda bullshit.
and Queen
Uh,
could.
uh,
shoot his
Did you
neck
know?
out.
How can you confirm that Dinosaur didn't do that? Come on, man.
Yeah, come on.
That's true.
Thor had a snake on him. Yeah, I got a
no
shit
way.
fruit.
All right, let's hear it.
And this was like even admitted in the anime that it's a shit fruit. The fucking bubble.
Huh?
That is a shit fruit.
The bubble.
The Alvida one or Khalifa one?
Yeah, Khalifa.
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah.
mean-
She just did some goofy ass shit because she wanted to play with the powers.
I mean, to be honest,
It's
not
good
that
to wash your
fruit.
ass, though.
It's not that fruit. I think it's a meat fruit because she can control bubbles that came from her body. So
Okay.
she, you know, and if
It's
they
dumb.
touch you, you became like, you know, not slimy, but you cannot really move or attack.
Slidey.
Yeah, you become.
That, again, but like that was also only used on Nami, which isn't physically,
Yeah.
you know, a specimen.
Yeah, but it was used on Sanji too, and he couldn't do shit.
Yeah, but he also can't hit women.
I mean, yeah, but it's like slidey little cute. He looked like, I don't even know, like a doll, like a blow up doll, bro.
Yeah, this just looks. It's not like that drastic of a change.
You sure?
It's like
Yeah.
I'd say it's a weaker
Wait.
version of the wash. Because the wash
No.
literally grab you, shake you, you turn into flat sheet, soaked, and your evils are purified, and you can't move because you're just too
Yeah.
fucking happy. Wash
Yeah.
is busted as shit.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
bubble
yeah.
crap, weak as fuck compared.
Yeah, but it can also clean off someone's power, so it weakens you. You know, it's not just, you become slidey. You're weakened.
Is it
You
headcanon? I never heard of that.
I mean, it's in
Be compared to
it's
like
in the
current,
Wikipedia.
be compared to current standards. Is that really doing anything to like Kaido?
I mean, you can make him into a blow up though. Sap his strength. Oh, the worst. Oh, we have a comment from Stud Guy. The worst devil fruit, in my opinion, would be Chopper's devil fruit.
Nah, he's capping.
No,
I mean,
technically true.
Yeah, it's
true.
I mean,
Didn't
yeah, but,
Oda
like,
confirm that if a human took it, he will get like enlightened or some Buddha shit?
oh, but, apparently that was a joke though. He was like,
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
yeah, he was
Only
like,
have
yeah, you'd become like a superhuman. Like,
and like in
Right.
One Piece, like,
yeah,
there is animals and objects that eat fruit, but it is mainly by a vast majority humans.
Yeah.
So if a human eats it,
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
nothing
I
but
agree.
fruit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a horrible fruit.
Yeah, that is a horrible
Yeah.
fruit. Unless it's secretly
Yeah, for humans. For humans,
Unless
yes, I
Oda
agree.
is keeping that it's secretly like Moro something, like Moro Bigfoot or Moro.
Oh,
I
oh
don't
my
know.
god.
The theory that it's actually secretly the forest god.
Or like,
Yeah, this is what I
Yeah.
hate about fucking model Nika shit is like how many fucking devil fruits are just secretly hiding a god Zoan in them.
yeah, because both
all
the
of
Nika fruit and
Whatever
both
the
Buddha
story
fruit,
needs.
Sengoku's Buddha fruit, both are humans. So Chopper's
Yeah, so,
maybe Jesus Christ. I don't
Yes,
know.
yes.
Yeah, no, but like Sengoku's like he's far along in his career. Maybe at first his was the Paramecia model, fucking just shockwaves. That's all he did. You know, and then one day he just I don't know, he got the ship. At God Valley, he
he
just he
became
was like,
God,
oh
yeah.
I'm God actually.
I like to think like he had the fruit early in his career, right? So when he was like, say, just like a commander or a captain, and he turned into the Buddha, he would just be a big fat gold man. he wasn't a giant with the shockwaves. It would be like,
Oh,
Yeah.
god damn.
I mean, for Luffy's one, actually, the Gomu Gomu, if the user sucks, the devil fruit is actually terrible, man. Like, do any one of you like like the stretch dude from the Fantastic Four? He was the lamest one out of the four.
Yeah, that's true.
Sucks so bad.
yeah, and Luffy can't even do shit like him because Mr. Fantastic and Plastic Man, every other superhero in Marvel and DC, they could just through will just move and stretch their body how they want. Luffy needs like momentum.
Yeah, but also
exactly.
they're little bitches and they don't do any damage. Luffy just straight up punches people.
Yeah. Like the Gomu Gomu no Fu is like stupid at first. At least when you're not efficient with it, like you're gonna do what? Stretch yourself? Okay, do
You
it.
could say like it's good because it's actually the sun god Nika. That was the fucking awakening.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
Luffy, they're gonna, if fucking,
Yeah.
if fucking, I don't know,
The odds are
Well,
low to awaken it. That's what I
if
mean.
fucking Full Body ate the gum, like the dude who was sneaking cockroaches into his food so he could shit on Sanji's cooking, then he would not have a good time with the gum. It's just because Luffy worked at it.
Yeah.
And then you could probably say the same about the Chop.
Oh yeah, the Inazuma.
That's
No, that's the Snip. No, Chop. I mean,
Buggy.
Buggy's fruit is
Oh yeah.
It's not terrible. You become cut proof.
Yeah.
But Buggy's creative.
Yeah, Buggy's clever with it.
If only he was like actually like training and shit. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Like
But,
I,
you know,
I always had
he's gonna
that
be
head
good.
canon that when at the final war, like he is actually bad because he'd never recovered from the grief of losing his captain.
Oh.
Like that's my head canon. That's my head
Yeah.
canon.
I mean, if we speak about the Buggy's Devil Fruit, we gotta speak about the Berry Berry no Mi, which is used by
the
very
berry,
good.
very good.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that
is
one that fought
unfortunately.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turned into
Yeah,
floating
that was
orbs.
dumb. Some marbles.
It was like
Yeah,
the opposite. Like chop, you're immune to slashes,
Yeah.
cuts.
yeah, and here's to
Berry
physical
is-
attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, but quote unquote physical attacks. Because if you just hit him harder than what the berry can withstand, then he still loses.
Yeah.
Which showed with Frankie, and it showed in the cover story with CP9. They beat his fucking ass.
Yeah. There is actually another stupid fruit, but it's of course filler. It's one of the games like some obscure games. It was the paper no me. It sounded so stupid. Like you can produce paper or be like paper. I don't know. I forgot about this. Like it was basically a throw-off idea from Oda to the game.
See that's
Could be.
yeah, well it could be.
Could
Like
be
I
good.
feel it
Yeah,
if
like
you
in
had
Naruto.
if you had make that paper hard.
This one is actually might be the worst zone. The unnamed, but presumably called the Koala, used by Minnow Koala in Impel Down.
Oh yes.
If you know
Oh,
anything about
yeah, yeah,
koalas, they are a sorry
Yeah, they
excuse
suck.
for an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They suck. They suck,
They
man.
look cute and they're like kind of endangered from bushfires, but holy fuck, they are so fucking dumb. Like not even like just in their brain. They're also dumb because of how they evolved to need to eat these shitty little leaves. And then they
Eucalyptus,
gotta eat their
man.
shit.
It's gross. It's gross, man.
Yeah, that's the only way they can eat eucalyptus is by eating their parents' poo.
Yeah. And also, some koalas, when they're babies, right, they get addicted to their parents' eucalyptus poo. So
Yeah.
when they grow up, they refuse to eat actual eucalyptus leaves.
They just want to keep
Then-
eating shit.
Yes.
And then they can starve to
Bruges
death if the
schizophrenia.
parents cut them off.
And they
So-
also have they also got chlamydia. Like straight up human chlamydia. I don't know why.
Oh, what the fuck? Like literally the only argument that can be made is like, oh, but its awakening is kind of good, but like I think pretty much because what we've seen from the Jailer Beast and Impel Down, pretty much any zone can be good awakened because you just get size buff, strength regen.
Yes.
Crazy
Like,
region. They just kept
That's a
coming back.
lot of nerfs though. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think so. You have to look about the worst animal period between the ones that were showed.
Ooh, I suppose, even though it's a different sort of beast, I suppose we could go into what the worst Logia.
Mm.
Oh
'Cause-
yeah.
Just normally, just having a Logia is fucking great. It's a real
As
big
Yeah.
long as you run into a haki user, you're good.
At least pre-time
Yeah.
skip.
Yeah, pre-time skip. So
Yeah, it was
speaking
busted.
of pre-time skip,
Essentially
speaking of
untouchable.
pre-time skip,
I
I
think
guess,
for me it's gotta be that Queen Bee from movie one. I know it's filler again, but
Honey.
she was so stupid.
Yeah.
Like she's basically just a liquid that got diffed by a Nami without even her wooden
The honey
stick.
tastes good. Would eat
Yeah.
her. 10 out of 10.
yeah. Yeah, what do you do? Yeah, what do you do with in that sort of like Katakuri? If Luffy just
Oh.
fucking started eating Katakuri's actual body, Like,
Yeah.
like,
That should have been an option. Like, oh, it worked against your brother.
fuck it. I
I
mean, yeah, you could even make make an argument that Katakuri's, like Luffy's, Katakuri's fruit is actually
Yes.
kind.
Yeah.
he made it. He made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just because he's so strong that he made it awesome.
Yeah, like I reckon as a kid he would have just turned into a sloppy, tasty mess. No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he
what
just
about
turned
Struzen? Didn't Struzen fruit even didn't taste good actually?
Yeah, he can
Oh.
turn any object into food.
Yeah, in
The
food,
food
but it
tastes like
tastes
shit.
bad. Yeah, it's stupid.
That's a contender for worst. Like,
Yeah.
sure, he could probably like slice up the red line
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
he sliced an entire capital in to like
Yeah.
make sure it didn't kill
yeah.
anyone.
I mean, he can
Yeah.
cannibalize you, I guess. You know.
But worst Logia, I'd have to go Snow.
I think I'll go Sand.
Oh, you can.
Wait,
Yeah.
the Sand?
Yeah, cause
Okay, so here's my argument for this, right? Because sand has like very big weakness of water, liquid, yeah.
Well, yeah.
But you get some good buffs with it though. You can drain people dry. They're fucking
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, but that's
Not just
awakening.
people. Not just
Snow.
No,
Snow,
maybe.
no.
It might be awakened.
Yeah, it might be
don't know.
awakening. We don't know.
I like to think it's pseudo awakening. Like he's almost there.
and he
but
just-
yeah, so
he just
you just give
what-
people a
and
bit
what-
chilly, maybe frostbite, but also like heat is a big weakness.
True.
Yeah.
Like,
it depends.
I would
if
say
the
sand
frost
is no,
actually-
they're bottom tier, but you know, crocodile's good with it. Maybe awakened.
I mean, this is the worst Logia, you know. It's not like, you know.
Oh yeah, the worst Logia. It's like it's like a fucking low caliber gun still gonna shoot a hole in you.
Yeah.
It's still amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put
Honestly,
sand and snow bottom, smoke mid, everything
would
else
say-
top tier.
I would say, other than being able to fly, I would say that smoke is one of the worst Logias. Because you can't really.
Sure, but you don't really have much
No, that-
weaknesses.
That's why
It's
I said
all
it's
the-
mid, because you
Yeah.
don't get much from it, right? It's
No.
not like you have a
Yeah.
big weakness like water or heat.
And it's all dependent on your strength, like most other fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
like
you can
100%
only
middle.
paralyze enemies with it. You can paralyze probably. You can fly like every Logia.
Yeah.
You can make people cough. Give them.
Maybe you
Cancer
can make
alarms.
yourself cancer free. Who knows?
We still don't know what kind of smoke it is as well. We need
Well,
confirmation.
Magellan, he just liked to eat poison. Smoker, have we seen him eat? Does he just chuff cigars because that's his meal?
Yeah.
He just loves this fucking cigars, and man, like,
Oh my
And, like,
god, he
two-
vapes.
2 at a time, and he has fucking. He's got like holsters of ciggies
It's
just
just
sitting on there.
And I think gas is better in every term.
Wait,
Like
100%.
smoke
Gas is
is,
actually one of the, I would say, maybe top 10
Yeah.
fruits. Like, even though,
hypothetically, yes,
Caesar the Clown is,
in theory,
he's smart as fuck.
he's a clown.
But he's also
He's a
a
clown.
fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he's a clown.
You'd think a scientist would utilize the fruit better.
He actually did it at some points. Like he could take off the air around him. He could
Yeah.
take some techniques with fire, like using gas.
Like,
I think
just,
Man, that was Oda's like biggest Araki moment with the whole. I can remove the oxygen from the air. and then Luffy, like,
it was broken.
lived-
It was too
yeah,
broken.
he lives through
Yeah.
it, and then Caesar's just like, I just won't use that anymore. Then I guess.
yeah, exactly. And then,
Yeah.
like, it's gas. We know it can become any gas. There's a load of highly toxic
Yeah,
gases that can
yeah.
kill you in minutes.
So many different
Yes.
guests.
Indeed.
Oh, but no, I'm gonna make a living toxic slime ball to do the work for me while I chill in my lap.
What do you guys think about the shadow fruit?
I think that
Uh,
I think it's good.
it's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mario
I feel
was
like it's
just
mid.
too.
Like you can throw
Too.
shadows, but someone punches you if you've like eaten a lot of shadows, you just barf it all out.
No, that's when
Yeah.
you get buffed by it. When you try, like, your
Yeah.
trump card or your joker, like, try to inspire all those shadows. It's
Because like
powerful, I think. Mario
the
wasn't
zombies
that
were just a
good.
side effect he discovered. The
Yeah.
natural use of it is just like he can
You can
manipulate
make stuff.
shadows and shape it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's who said that in the main someone said like, "Whoa, he beat Moria. That's crazy because Moria once fought Kaido."
Yeah.
And like really talked to. So like, I feel like the main reason Moria was so shit is because he tried to do the Gold Roger grind and failed
Yeah,
so
but he failed.
miserably.
Yeah.
Failed so miserably at the hands
Because
of Kaido.
of his
that he was
crew.
like, lost his whole crew, and so he was like, "Oh
Yeah.
fuck this! I'm just gonna."
Yeah,
lose
like
all
we
the
talk
good
shit about
people.
him, but that's kind of understandable. You lose all your fucking
Yeah.
friends. You take the biggest
Yeah.
L of your life.
He was a broken
Fair
man.
enough. Yeah, that'd be like if Luffy, like, he lost a crocodile like the first time or the second time, and he's just like, "Nah, I'm done, man. This ain't it."
I mean, wouldn't the shadow be more broken if you fight in the day and you just cut your opponent's shadows so they burn to death? You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
broken.
Like,
He should
yeah,
have
because
done
like
that to
Mario's
Kaido.
whole thing was like, "Oh, zombie army will do the work for me." But yeah, what Yuen said, just cut the shadows in the day they die. You win.
Yeah, they fucking burned to
Yeah.
death. What are you doing, Moria? He was just so dedicated to the Halloween theme. He just couldn't. He couldn't help it.
But zombies.
Look, guys, they're doing the Thriller dance. That's good.
It's neat.
Yeah. You goofball. I do like Moria. I feel like the
I
shadow.
like him
That's
outside the Thriller bark, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair enough.
He don't work
He displayed
that
some
much
cool
as a
shit
villain.
in Thriller Bark,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
nothing crazy.
He don't work that much as a villain to me. Like, he's better as a character that isn't the main course of that arc.
Yeah.
But that's
Like,
just
he's
me.
actually got depth to him. He's actually like
Yes,
doing
yes.
things for his homies. And he had a history with
Yeah,
Kaido. That shit's cool.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like the weakest part of Thriller Bark was easily Moria because that's such a good arc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
Actually,
and even
it's
Moria's
like-
fight at the end was like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
wait,
think most
wasn't that the
of
first one we
the
seen
fir-
Jet Gigant?
Like
Like he combined 2 and 3.
We saw
Jet
giant jet
Shell?
shell,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is you are right. Yeah, it is the first time we saw it.
Yeah.
But it was kind of the worst example. He just
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah, it's kind of there's
Also,
something when
also-
Kuma rocking up was better.
Oh yeah. Kuma overshadowed every kind of villain in that arc.
Yeah. Also, the problem with Thero Bark, especially in the anime, it was the first anime arc that that ratio of 1 episode, 1 chapter. That's why people
Oh.
hate it. It was the pacing issues too.
The pacing issues begun.
Yeah.
I got a controversial pick for Bad Devil Fruit.
Okay.
So the character we all love so much, he's one of the best characters in One Piece.
Don't say
Yeah.
it.
But
Don't
I'm
you dare.
afraid Bon
Oh.
Clay's clone
No.
fruit ain't.
No, we were so good, man. Why? We lost all the viewership.
No. No, he's like one of the best characters and all, but like he's fruit, not that good. What is it really doing
Dude.
other than
It's
he
worse
is
than the
good because he's
QB.
got
Spying.
he's got sick fucking combat abilities, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he's
the
crazy
Okama
strong.
Kenpo. But you know, if you didn't have that, if you were just a normal human with it,
Yeah.
it's shit.
And you gotta touch people?
Yeah,
Wait.
you're right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, and then like
Okay,
I said,
that's
the
the only
QB fruit
downside is
exists.
to touch people.
The QB fruit we've seen can also turn into other people, right? Plus, you get the
Yeah.
Zoan buffs and the Mystic Zoan buffs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mythical, not Mystic. And it's like to make it actually like worth being a mythical and not just a carbon copy of the clone. It's like, you know, big obvious theory that
Yeah.
maybe she could also copy powers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if she's if it's
Yeah,
perfect. Wait, does that mean that they have the Blackbeard pirates have got two members with fucking invisibility because she can copy Absalom when he was
I mean,
Yeah,
alive?
maybe.
Maybe.
Unless it's like a weird rule, like if you turn into someone that's dead, you just don't get anything. I
Wait.
don't know.
Yeah, but did we saw her being invisible too?
No,
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 we
we
didn't see
didn't.
it go invisible.
We
It's
just
just
saw
like
her-
It's just
it's just a theory
assumptions.
because otherwise it's
Yeah.
literally just furry Bon Clay. It needs something to be a bit more special, and it's a Blackbeard
Yeah,
pirate,
yeah.
so you know it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, maybe she can attack because Bon Clay cannot attack with his face change. So maybe she can actually fight with
true.
it, but I
Yeah.
feel like that's not good enough to be a mythical.
Yeah, like imagine she fights Robin, turns into Robin, and starts spawning arms and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Fucking
It would be
20
like a
arms
mirror
just going on.
fight.
Yeah, but
It would
then
be like a mirror fight.
But
then, to
uses
be
the fruit
honest,
differently. Yo,
can't she just copy
Ah,
Blackbeard and the Yami Don?
yeah,
probably if that's the theory.
Robin fruit. Just quake people.
Yeah, like it's got to be one or the other, right? It's got to be you can
Yeah.
copy their physical attributes, so like you get their strength, or like if she turned into say Kaido should be as strong as Kaido, but no dragon
Yeah.
powers,
No
or
dragon
when she turns
powers.
into Kaido, it'd be dragon powers, no physical strength, like it would be her physical strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like a mimic. I saw her more like a mimic than really having the same power.
Yeah, well, that's what the Nine-Tailed Fox was all about. Oh, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the fucking lore, especially because
It's
The lore don't
usually
matter.
turning into people to lure people into traps and killing them.
yeah, and like
Trickster.
I say lore because fucking Orochi is a Hydra, even though he's not a
It's
Hydra.
called the Orochi.
Yeah,
he's
called the
Yamato no
Orochi,
Orochi.
but he has the multiple lives like a Hydra. It's like no,
Yeah.
I disagree, Oda. You fumbled.
Yeah. I mean, is he just adding shit? Because, like, Buddha, when was Buddha stated to have shockwaves?
yeah, Buddha has never been gigantic and shot beams, but whatever. It's cool. I don't question
It's
it because
cool.
it's cool. But with
Yeah,
Orochi, who's not cool at all.
Yeah, and then, like, another example is Yamato's fruit, right?
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
always
Oh,
forget
boy.
the name because it's, you know,
Oh
lore.
boy.
But it's literally, like, in our world, it's literally the folklore of a big wolf. People would, like, make offerings to it so they get a good harvest. That's it.
Yeah.
But then in the
Yeah.
One Piece world, it's the guardian deity of Wano, and it uses its blue flames to freeze enemies, and like, what?
What are you talking about?
I mean, that means that
Yeah.
Chaka must be busted because he's the guardian spirit of Alabasta.
Yo, it's secretly mythical. It's
Yeah.
actually the model Anubis.
So any other shit one? I guess. Should we finally talk about the guy in the opening
Yeah, the guy on
picture?
the fucking
yeah. The prodigal
Kelly
son.
Fong.
Kelly Funk, the Funk brothers. You turn yourself into a fucking
Into a
jacket.
jacket.
Which you
Become a
can't
pumpkin.
move when you're in jacket form.
Yeah.
You're flopped on the ground.
Yeah, you have to
It's just some
establish
skin.
connection. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the person putting you on, and then they have to take time to step into you and like zip themselves up,
Yeah.
and then you take control of them.
Honestly,
God.
that sounds like more fetish with extra steps.
Like,
So yucky.
it could be good, but in a very specific situation.
I mean,
Very.
if the one who's gonna warn you, who gonna wear the suit, just sucks, and you are like somewhat better than him, that okay, I agree on that.
Like, I think it was actually one of our first podcast episodes, other than chapter reviews,
Oh,
where we brought up, I'll bring it up again because it's been ages. Yeah, like what if Shanks had the fruit, and then he wore Kaido? It'd be stacking the strength and, you know, Shanks haki while in big hybrid form. But it would look weird because Shanks wouldn't be in hybrid. He would just have Kaido's hybrid form under him. So he would have like these skin horns, you know?
yeah.
A skin tail.
Honestly, it's a vision of nightmare just thinking about it.
It's so yucky.
And then what happens if Kaido goes dragon form? Is it just like a big, stretched out human centipede looking ass motherfucker?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Could be good, but very, very specific situation.
Yeah.
Gross. Just a gross time.
Yeah, poor Kelly Funk. Probably never see him again.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even think he's gonna get a cover story. Fucking Ideo and like
Imagine if they they followed all the commanders in the new Straw Hat Grand Fleet. You can't even make them folders, like they're worse than that.
We
those
see
from the
like
toilet.
Bellamy again, and like Kelly Funk joined him in the flag making business.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Man.
Well, another fruit we can discuss. I mean, it's not a shit fruit, but I think the user is potentially making it way better than it is. And that's the autonomy, which is Apu's devil fruit.
Yes.
Yeah. Music.
Yeah.
And here's my
It definitely
theory.
helps. Oh yeah,
Like,
go on.
if you don't know shit about music, is it as good? Do you need to be like well versed in music to actually like do the crazy shit that Apu does? Like,
Yeah, I think there is a connection of being good at music. Because imagine if it was someone shit, right? Say I like the full body example. It's him again. He just does a bunch of random instrument shit with his music fruit. I don't think you'd be able to pinpoint aim those sound explosions Apu does. It would just be like random. I feel like being good at music helps it.
Yeah, so if you're shit at music, that's a bad fruit. Or not as good. Also, it has quite a few weaknesses. Like, you can just plug your ears and it doesn't work on you. You can be out of range.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but holy shit, what a nerf.
Yeah.
It's
We talked
really
about
sad because I loved Apu, and he hit as soon as I hit one. I was like, "Oh, Apu is a terrible fucking person."
No, who would have thunk? Yeah, he picked a sub Odie, his introduction. He was like fucking chat as fuck there. Sneak attacking an admiral.
Yeah,
I mean, he did fucking beat the shit out of Luffy and Zoro in Wano.
Yeah.
He did.
Like
He also got one shot by Kid, one shot by Zoro, one shot by X-Ray.
And he still stood
Yeah, but
up.
they knew his
Yeah,
weakness. They knew his
Yeah,
weakness.
the durability feat though is kind of wild.
And his like the Apu's fruit is like the beta nobi. Like it sounds busted, but when you know the trick, it's actually not really that good.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah. Like what was the color that commander of Zofi? who got the better on me?
Bello Betty.
Treball?
Yeah,
Oh,
Treball. Treball. Yeah,
Yeah,
Treball when they discovered his like you know
Not a
the
Logia?
joke yeah that is not Logan, he got beaten like really fast. Is the mucus, I don't know what kind of mucus Oda made out of the devil fruit. Like
Yeah,
mucus
just straight up. Fucking,
yeah.
you have a flu, you got the runny nose, boom, you're covered in that.
Yeah.
And his fucking body is just the most disgusting shit. His head is so
Yeah.
big, and then he's got
How
this
you,
skin.
how he built that like that ugly, and have that disgusting fruit.
Yeah.
Oda really went out of his way to make the worst possible person in One
God,
Piece.
every existence, yeah.
To make the most disgusting individual possible. Another terrible devil fruit. Ooh. I mean,
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
this
say,
is- This is one that it probably isn't terrible because we haven't gotten everything on it. But it's one of those fruits that are super dependent on the person that uses it.
mhm.
A rouge. Love a rouge,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
he still takes the damage.
He's
Yeah.
gonna take a
I
lot
think-
of damage to do a lot of damage.
I think the fruit is actually better in his hands because he's already so big and swole.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
If like
it-
Usopp
full
had that
body,
fruit,
again.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, you ain't absorbing any strength because you're dead.
yeah, you're dead. Yeah, you can't because it doesn't.
Oh,
it doesn't
I got an idea for a stupid fruit too. Remember Otama? What if you put
Yeah.
that kid in a city and see if she's acts smug there after that? Like without any busted animal like they had in
Yeah,
Wano
just a bunch
or
of
the
pigeons
Beast
and
Pirate.
rats,
Yeah.
stray cats.
yeah.
Yeah. See if she
She
acts
sends
smugs
fucking
after all.
raccoon.
Yeah, I mean, she probably acts like a plot device for real, but
Somehow, like surveillance, maybe. Like, yo, I got some cats around here watching. Don't worry about it, boss.
yeah, but it's not that good to be honest.
Yeah,
Like in the grand schemes of things, it's not that good.
it is really tailored specifically for Wano, just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's so many crazy animals there.
Yeah,
like you got
yeah.
the monkey and the shishi,
Yeah,
all that. And the smile users. It works on smile users. Like it's fucked. But
Yeah,
you
but
know,
this-
smile
that the
users
small
aren't
users
everywhere.
Wouldn't be. Yeah, they would. They were. I don't think they will be relevant again after
Yeah.
that saga.
Unless they stick around with Tama. Like, you know what? This little kid's okay. I'm gonna follow Momonosuke.
Maybe. Yeah,
Well,
but
the
they will
assembly.
stay in Wano. That's what I said. They won't be relevant like outside the realms of Wano. It's over for
Yeah,
them.
I mean, unless there's that theory that in the final war that all the kingdoms that Luffy saved will rock up to help him,
Yeah.
like
Yes,
Alabasta,
yes,
Fishman
yes.
Island.
Yeah, it won't be
Wano.
crazy to think about that.
I could so many people rocking up, so many factions, and they're all going to be off screen.
Oh well, that this isn't a shit fruit, but I think shit user. One of my most the most annoying things because I always wanted a fruit like this. It's not exactly the fruit, but Pika's fruit, the stone. He fucking turned big. He like did this
Yeah,
massive
yeah.
flex. I'm literally as big as tall as the fucking mountain in Dressrosa.
That
And now I'm
plateau,
just-
or forgot that name.
Yeah. And now I'm just gonna fucking mean mug. You know, like I'm just gonna hang out. like
Yeah.
that's
He
it.
could have destroyed all of Dressrosa himself.
Yeah.
But he just did not.
He just stands there looking menacingly with his tiny voice.
Yeah, I think he threw a big punch. I think. And
I
that was
think
about
that
it.
fruit would have been crazy in Wano because if you assimilate it into
Oh.
Mount Fuji,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that'd be crazy.
Oh, even what was it called? That granny too. With the since we're talking about the Flamingo crew, Jehovah,
Giola, yeah.
the one that that one that turns into
Art.
paintings. That sucks too. That sucks too.
It made them weaker, technically.
No, actually,
Yeah, but
that fruit's
no, it's
busted.
yeah, but I don't know,
Like,
man.
Yeah, unlike the bubble that kind of
Yeah.
weakened you, the art dot just made
Sometimes
you
there is
shit.
bad fruits that are written like strong, but after that, directly like 2 chapters, 3 chapters later, you see how much of a fraud they
yeah,
are.
that's why Zoans are a lot of fun because they just
Yeah,
become, I'm just stronger now. That's it.
yeah,
But they got some
Yeah.
traits like, oh, I'm a wolf, so
Yeah,
I'm
and
fast and I'm strong. I got the claws and the
yeah.
teeth, but also
Like Dalton, like Dalton. You can hunt that dude. It's easy. It's just poison to provide you meat while during winter. Like yeah, Dalton. I mean, it was one of the first the ones that we
I think
saw.
it was the first zone.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
first
it was
one.
the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just a bison,
You
I
know
mean,
what
bison
else?
in
yeah.
real life are scary, but we're talking about One Piece here.
We spoke about the dog gun, but what about the
Yeah.
tanuki in Wano?
Yeah, Tanuki.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
that boat. That boat.
Yeah, in SBS, it was revealed because someone asked that they were like, oh, is it like a mythical Tanuki, like from Pompoko, how they could stretch
Yeah,
out their
yeah.
nutsack and transform into
Yeah.
people? And Oda was just like, haha, no. It's just a raccoon dog you find in Japan,
Yeah.
And it's with a kettle. Or was it a kettle or a pot? That's like, why?
forgot.
Yeah.
Who fed a fruit
honestly-
into this
Honestly,
object?
didn't even knew it existed after that SBS.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that little Tanuki because it was, Tenguyama's little pet,
Yeah.
but he went back to the capital, to spend time with his fam. Where'd that little guy go?
Put it with the finest china. Sorry, it's its finest china. You bring it when guests come by.
I think that's pretty much it for shit fruits because otherwise we could just
Yeah.
go on for another hour for mid fruits.
Yeah.
Mid fruits and
Yeah.
bad uses.
Yeah.
I think we hit the
Yeah,
bottom of those shitty devil fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we wrap it up then, Bebbers.
Yes,
sir.
Been a good ep. Been a very
Yes.
good ep.
Yeah, great app.
I can't wait to play it back. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I give everyone give you little goodbyes.
Alright, thank you. Same.
Dolphin do.
Links in the description below for Twitter, Spotify, and all that.
There he is.
Twitter,
There he is.
Spotify,
He loves it.
YouTube,
Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Impel Down Podcast. Like
We got a
Dolphin dude.
Discord.
Bells.
Dolphin dude's our plug guy.
So
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
awkward. Bye bye everyone.
No, I thought Yuen had something going, but yeah,
No, I
he's
have
just
nothing
stopped.
going. I have.
We're waiting.
I was like, "Where's you were saying something?" But yeah, thank you everyone. I've been Bonar Clay. This is the Impel Down Podcast. This was the Impel Down Podcast. We're actually stopping this episode.
Last
then
episode,
stuttering.
guys.
Yeah, it's the final episode due to bankruptcy.
The
Yeah, we're gonna-
IRS is knocking on my door right now. Ciao, ciao, everyone.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye.